I suddenly realized that I was no longer driving conscious. There was a different dimension. Just going.
Save during markdowns for miles at AutoZone. Go farther with markdowns on your next oil change. Drive forward with markdowns on Rain-X products and many more deals during markdowns for miles at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. From sauce to dust to nuggets. Diablo Dusty crispy chicken nuggets. No, they don't come in mine. Never make like 0 cents for your name. New Diablo Dusted crispy chicken nuggets. Only at Taco Bell.
Howdy, Roadrunner. You're very fast.
Well, I drink Red Bull.
But you do realize.
Yes, Red Bull gives you wings, but, I'm scared of heights.
Red Bull gives you wings.
The new Red Bull Summer Edition, with the taste of Sudachi Lime. Wings for your summer.
Tonight.
And the Cavaliers control the 2 off the way in Game 7. Richard handles. Gets it inside. And Jaron Allen walks the rim. 2 seconds. 1 second. Mitchell breaks it in. Split up right at the end of the quarter.
Great start. Great job just hitting the first open man.
So this game 1 slight appetizer link. ECF game 1 slight appetizer link. Season preview, man. Let's get to it. Season preview show. Let's get to it. Season preview show. Let's go. Appetizer game 1 appetizer link for ECF. Finals, man. Conference finals, appetizer link, man.
With the nation as we head into the season. The Texas Longhorns come in as the #1 ranked team, followed by Kansas State, Massachusetts, Boston College, and George Washington. So, Mark, what's your initial impression of our top 5 teams?
I like the potential of each of these teams. I think all of them have a chance to win the championship this year. They're poised, loaded with talent,
ACC,
and very eager to prove themselves this coming year. I think each of these teams would be a dream to cover.
The Texas Longhorns are projected as the favorites here in the early going. These are defending national champions. They're getting a lot of respect going into this season.
Usually last year's champs get the benefit of the doubt in the first bowl of the next season. So we'll find out soon enough if their position in the top 5 is based on reputation or is warranted.
Kansas State is in the #2 spot. They've got a whole crew of high school Mr. Basketballs on this team.
The team is usually happy to land one Mr. Basketball, but with the number they have, this could be a golden era of basketball success at this university. There's nothing but good times ahead.
Massachusetts comes in as #3. They have no fewer than 3 high school All-Americans on their roster.
If this coaching staff is able to work with those All-Americans and develop them at the elite level, there will be no stopping this squad.
Boston College starts the year as the 4th-ranked team. Certainly, they'll get a big boost from the return of their leading scorer from a year ago.
That's a big advantage for them. They don't have to spend the first few weeks of the season searching for that coaching guy. They know who he is, and they'll use it.
George Washington is the #5 team. They had a wonderful year last season, finishing with 24 wins.
That total identifies them as a team to be reckoned with in college basketball. I won't be surprised to see them reach or surpass that total again this season.
Here's the next group of teams in our preseason top 25. What's your impression of that set of teams?
These teams might not be in the top 10, but you better not overlook them. I would venture to say that several of these teams
I'm shocked.
will win their conference
Nebraska number
and
7.
surprise people in the tournament.
The Florida State Seminoles, the number 13 team, have stirred up a lot of talk in the offseason. They're lucky to have a place in the poll at all, with only one starter returning from last year's squad.
That's because the 4 players they have coming in are fantastic players in their own right. Most coaches would be thrilled to have those guys in their lineup, no matter how many games they started last year.
The Aggies of Texas A&M, the number 8 team, have also generated a lot of interest. They're going to have to find someone to fill the void left by their departed leading scorer, Clark.
The important thing for them is not to thrust someone into that role just for the sake of it. It will be a much smoother transition if the players are allowed to ease into their new spot.
Okay, Clark, let's take a look at the teams to close out the preseason top 25 poll. How about this list?
I'm not convinced that all of these teams belong in the top 25.
I'm surprised record that low can't be that low.
But I think some teams that aren't on the list make a very strong case as to why they belong here.
The Brigham Young Cougars, the number 16 team, probably deserve a closer look. They're playing in one of the toughest conferences in the nation. How should that affect them, Clark?
They're ranked highly now, but they're going to have to...
Mormon school.
Playing at a high level, we could see them slip a bit.
The Kansas Jayhawks, the number 23 team, are also worth keeping an eye on. One bit of good news for them, they have last season's leading rebounder coming back for another year.
With that low
They got garbage their record
already
was last
established,
season.
they'll have a little bit of swagger heading into the season. I look for them to be sharp right from the start.
There was no shortage of movement in the coaching ranks during the offseason. Here are the coaches who made a change this offseason. Some very interesting moves on the list, to say the least. The Washington State coach is one of the hires that drew a lot of media attention. The Washington State Cougars have a lot of fans that are delighted to have a coach of his ability, Clark.
This is a big break for him. He's paid his dues with a lot of stops along the coaching highway. Now it's time for a new beginning. We wish him all the success in the world, but he definitely deserves a fair shot.
The Oregon coach also made a move to a new school. That's generated some excitement on that campus. The Oregon Ducks are a team looking to rebuild under their new leader.
He's never been to the Final Four, but he's hoping that this will be the coaching job that gets him. This university and its fans are hoping the exact same thing.
We've come to part of the show when we look at the top players in the nation.
Okay, I agree with
list of our preseason
that.
All-Americans. There before you are the 5 first-team All-Americans as we begin the season, and what a list it is. The Texas Longhorns are going to ask this young man to carry the load for them all season. Clark
Riddle is the first player on the list for good reason. Feels like this guy's been playing college basketball forever. He was 4th year as a starter, but I still don't take him for granted. And I think this will be his
hopefully my kid will be in the second.
As for our next
But not this
team,
kid.
George Washington is more than willing to go into battle with him, Clark.
Lane is simply a spectacular player. He's a former high school Mr. Basketball out of. He was North Carolina's Mr. Basketball in high school. He's a hero in his home state, and he hasn't let those fans down. He's taken his game to the next level and improved as the competition has gotten stiff.
Next up is a player that's drawing comparisons to some of the all-time college greats. The Minnesota Golden Gophers are fortunate to have him in their corner.
Jackson is one of my favorite players in the country. If I had to pick some front runners for the Player of the Year award, he would be right there on the list. I've seen him take over games even when he isn't scoring 30. There are some great scores among these
Those stats were from last
but he
season.
does much
I
more than
yeah,
that.
previous.
Let's move on to a player who worked very hard to earn his spot on the list. The Pittsburgh Panthers can depend on a solid effort from him each and
Walton's
every
kid,
night.
Lou Walton's
He's going to
kid.
play a huge role in his team's
Bill
success.
Lou
He
Walton.
was a monster under the boards last season. He came away with an average of 6 rebounds a game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him match those numbers again this year. He has a knack for finding the loose ball.
And finally, we have another superb player to round out the first team. The Boston College Eagles will probably get used to seeing him make the impossible look ordinary.
Branson is going to have his own personal highlight reel by the end of this season. There's plenty to like about him as a player. He's got that deadly combination of smarts and physical skills that makes him so difficult to defend. The coach's mentality in the body of a world-class athlete. Any questions as to why he's on the list?
Now let's move on to the second team All-American. Not such a bad list, huh? These elite players all have the potential to have historic seasons if the right pieces fall into place. The Aggies of Texas A&M have built their team around this young man's talent. I'd say that's a pretty good idea.
Sullivan was close to a spot on the first team, but there was too much competition this season. He's a 5'10" senior point guard. He's overcome his height disadvantage to become one of the best players in the country. And that tells you all you need to know about his heart and desire. There's a lot of fight in this dog.
Our next player is a
There you go.
tremendous talent and is on the right. Florida State is in for a treat if he can pull it all together and have a great year.
Yes, he's in the spotlight for all the right reasons. He's got a mean streak running through it. And that's exactly what you need to be a dominant rebounder.
He said a mean streak.
The leading rebounder on his team, and he relishes that role.
We can expect to see some amazing performances out of him all year long. The
He said mean streak. Wow.
looking for a lot of production from him, and they probably won't be.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Extremely powerful weapon for his team. He's back for another go after leading his team in scoring a year ago. He improves his offense even a little bit. He'll be one of the deadliest scorers in the country.
Our next All-American may have designs on the first team by the end of the season.
Yeah, he's pretty rough.
One of the most reliable go-to guys in the country.
Play is one of the great talents in the college.
He got number one because I edited it. The top players, I give him like a low number, usually 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
love those
5.
happy feet. There are few players in the nation with better footwork than him. And that's what allows him to always be in the right position, whether it comes to rebounding or finding space for an open shot.
Here is the final player to cap off our list of All-Americans, the Marquette Golden Eagles. Know who their fan favorite is going to be this year.
Carney is ready to have a breakout season.
Two Marquette kids on the second team.
He might even be a little bit underrated. You know it seems far-fetched to say
Marquette got a
that
Big East stack to win it.
but I'm not sure people realize just what a huge year he's in for, Fred.
All right, Clark, thanks very much. Glad you enjoyed
But
it.
they got Pittsburgh behind them, Rutgers behind
We
them.
hope you enjoyed all the college
Who else
So long,
is
everyone.
As a show, holla. And then next, we doing the game season opener, man. UCF, that's what it is. Holla.